Oh, g'day, Keithy here, thanks for joining me. Glad to have you here. Now, welcome to summer, boys and girls. If you're in North Queensland, it's about 6 million degrees and about 452.3% humidity right now. It is terribly hot. I've even come down here into the shade with green ants and everything. I mean, look at this fella here to record this video. What are we about? TPMS systems, guys. So I've done a couple of videos. There's a link to one of them, one of the most recent ones, I should say, too, on the tyre pressure monitoring system and what to do when you're going to rotate your tyres. Now, in that video, I could have improved the situation, I could have improved the event and made it even simpler to rotate the tyres, and that's what I'm here to show you guys about today. So I guess let's grab a coffee and sit down and enjoy the video. Well, we couldn't go without checking this out.
Right, preparing the tyres now. Great Keithy here. Great Keithy here. Great Keithy here.
Oh, you know what? I wish I had something that could keep my beer nice and cool. Whoa, check that bad boy out. It's a chilling with Keithy stubby cooler. Well, I'll be buggered. But you know what? This is more than just a stubby cooler. Because if you don't like beer, you can put your water or your coffee or something else in there. How's that? Oh, wowee, I'm impressed. And if you're impressed as well and you want one of the Chillin' with Keithy stubby coolers for 20 Australian dollars, that includes postage, I'll send you one of these bad boys to your door. I'll give you the details down below, $20, including the cost of getting it down to you, or up if you're up north of me. Chillin' with Keithy stubby cooler coming your way. There's the link right there. Woohoo! All right, so this Masten TPMS 16, or TP16 is its part number. These flies are friendly today. This is what you get right here. I've had this in the car for over 5 years now, and we're on the second set of bfgoodrich KM3 mud terrain tyres with this TPMS system. When I had the tyres changed, believe it or not, I was under the impression that there were batteries on the TPMS inside the wheels, but that's not the fact. It's actually the rotation, the inertia as the wheel spins, that activates the change in the TPMS system. So that's really, really clever. I was getting ready to change batteries when I had the tyres changed, but there are no batteries in the actual internal systems. To my knowledge, the external system might have a little watch battery or something on it, but the internal ones do not have batteries. So food for thought for any of you guys with the TPMS 16. Now, with this TPMS 16, I've just rotated all 5 of the tyres on this Range Rover because I've done enough Ks. So I did that yesterday, and I'm coming to show you guys now how to adjust the system when you do rotate the tyres so that you can tell the system where every one of these tyres is. And that's what we're here to do. Now, last time I did it, if you did have a look at that video, it was pretty complex. I was taking wheels off, rolling them around, basically to wake them up, and then putting them back on and adjusting things and telling it what it was doing. That's complex. This time we're going to do it even simpler. We're not even going to start the engine. In fact, all we need to do with the key is put it in and have the ignition turned on. We don't need to start the car, just accessories. As long as the TPMS wakes up, that's all you need to do with that. So what I've done here, I've got my little notepad here, and I'll blow that up so you guys get a bit of a view of it right now. I've basically drawn the vehicle, I've drawn each of the tyres and where I've rotated them to, so that I know where each tyre has gone when I'm adjusting the TPMS. It's listed here, you can see it yourself, and down the bottom I've also written down where each of the tyres have gone. So that makes it easy for me when I'm going to adjust all of the positions of the tyres now. So these are all the tools that you need. You need the TPMS itself. Write down your little document so that you know where all of your tyres have gone from and to, and your key, just so that you can turn the ignition on. I'll take you in the car now and I'll show you how easy it is to change the system so you can tell the TPMS where the tyres have gone. Let's get in and do that now. Okay, so here is a jumble of tyre pressures. None of them are right because we did take the fronts to 32 psi, the rears to around 37, and the spare went up to about 38, 39 psi. So as you can see, there's a big jumble there. We've got 32 for the spare. That's not right. Why is that? Well, we need to adjust the TPMS to reflect where the tyres have been rotated to. How do we know where to take each of these ones? Well, there's two ways. One of them you could pump up like we did last time in that video up there on the right hand side of your screen, or we can use the chart that we've drawn up here. Now you can see lines showing where everything has gone here. The first and easiest one you can see there is the spare has gone to the left front and the left front has gone to the spare. That's an easy rotation. So we'll do that one first, hey? The way to do that is you hold down the minus button. So we've got a minus, a set, and a plus if it takes focus. There you go, minus, set, and plus. So we hold down the minus button for 3 seconds roughly. And that'll allow us to move these tyres around on the chart. So left front is already flashing, which is convenient. Then we press the set button and we move using the left button again, the minus button. Okay, so the left front is now going to go to where the spare was, and funny enough, the spare is going to go to where the left front was because that's what they do. It essentially just swaps their position. Once we're satisfied that that's what we want to do, then you just press the set button in the middle and that's made the change. So what's that done is that's taken the spare to the left front and the left front to the spare. So the spare should be reading 38 psi now when it gets there. Okay, so that's in the correct position. And the front, obviously 32, because we know that's what we pumped it up to. So we can cross them off the list up on our little chart here. So left front, done. Nope, the pen doesn't want to work, but spare is also done. Okay, so the next cab off the rank on our little chart here, and you can see I wrote the rotation down here. Left rear to right rear. That's a pretty easy little move, so let's make that happen. Keeping in mind that they're going to swap positions. So that one that says 32 there is going to move to here, and the one that says 37 is going to move to there. Again, hold down the minus button for about 3 seconds. There we go. Now we use the minus button to move it around to where we want to do. So we're going to get that left rear and move it to the right rear. Okay, so that's flashing. We just press the set button quick. And then we tell it where it's got to go. So that was to the right rear. Oh, look at that, conveniently, right there. And then all we do is press the set button again once. And that's swapped the two of them over. So now the third cab off the rank that we can cross off is left rear to right rear. That's done. So that would be this one here has gone over to there. Now we know that the right rear has gone to the right front, but keeping in mind we've just switched these two on the bottom here, what we're going to need to do to get them in the right position is move this one up to there. So we're just going to pretend that the left rear at the moment needs to go to the right front. How do we do that? So that's our 3 seconds with the minus button. Which tyre are we going to move? We're going to move that left rear up to the right front. Use the minus button to find our left rear. That's him right there. Press the set button. Where are we taking it? We're going to go up to the right front. There he is. And then press the set button again. Now that looks like a correct little rotation. So what we've got is the two fronts at 32, the two rears at roughly 36, 37 psi, and the spare at roughly 38, 39. Now if you weren't confident that you've done this right, you could go around and deflate the tyres individually and wait until you get an alarm on the system to tell you exactly which tyre you've just deflated. But by writing down a plan just like this, you're going to know where everything has gone. So any questions, don't be shy to send me a message. Otherwise, guys, that is our tyre rotation done now. All right, so there we go. We've used our little graph to change the TPMS to show where the tyres have been rotated to, and all it took was the little notepad, the car key, and the TPMS itself, and obviously the adjustment of the air pressure in the tyres after the rotation, because I do run a higher pressure in the rear of the car than I do at the front. If you're going to do this, make sure that in the cold of the mornings, maybe the next day or something like that, you adjust all your pressures to where they need to be. I've just roughly got them to where they need to be now. But tomorrow morning when it's nice and cool, I'll adjust them all to where I want them to be. And that will be that all done. So I hope I've helped you guys out. If you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.